I'm here in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, to find out a little bit more about the occurrence and impact of ghost gear and plastic pollution on the marine flora and fauna of Algoa Bay. As a net effect intern, I'm representing an international campaign recently created by the World Cetacean Alliance as part of the Global Ghost Gear Initiative. Ghost gear, also known as derelict fishing gear, is fishing lines, nets, traps and pots that have been accidentally or deliberately left at sea. They continue to entangle marine wildlife, accounting for the deaths of over 100,000 marine mammals alone every year worldwide. Algoa Bay is one of the largest bays in Africa. Situated near Port Elizabeth on the southern coast of South Africa, these 90 kilometres of coastline are subject to a rare combination of warm and cold currents, rainfall patterns and geological features which form the home to an array of coastal fauna potentially broader than anywhere else on the planet. Due to this rich biodiversity, it has been declared a hope spot, a unique area of conservation critical for the health of our oceans. It is home to the largest remaining population of African penguins, as well as the most expansive gannet colony worldwide. Humpback and southern right whales pass by on their seasonal migrations, and minke and bride's whales can be seen all year round. Every year, between the months of March and June, huge schools of sardines and anchovies pass through Algoa Bay, attracting hosts of additional predators. It has recently been named the bottlenose dolphin capital of the world. The bay is also being considered as the first whale heritage site in Africa. Over the past decade, local scientists have collected data showing the negative impacts of the fishing industry on marine ecosystems. As a result, Algoa Bay is in the process of being declared a marine protected area. By far the largest section of the fishing industry consists of the calamari fleet. During the height of the season, hundreds of these vessels line the shores around Port Elizabeth. While these boats might seem like big culprits for abandoned fishing gear, this appears not to be the case, mainly because of their method of fishing.
All our fishing is all done with hand line. There's no rods or reels, it's only hand line, and that way it's great for the local community. You know, it creates a massive employment. We have waste disposal bins on the vessel. It gets all rolled up, it gets put into glazing bags and it gets put into the waste disposal site. When the vessel lands, it's actually recorded. It's a SAMHSA requirement, and when we get safety checks, it's a SAMHSA requirement to have a waste disposal book with dates and signatures on it.
While they may not be dumping old fishing gear overboard, responsible plastic disposal is another story. This is Lloyd Edwards. He is the owner of Raggy Charters, a responsible whale watching company. Every day, he walks the beaches by his house, collecting piles of litter. Like many others, he insists it comes from the calamari boats.
We're busy with the calamari industry, the squid fishermen. These guys, we believe, that is them, that they throw a lot of plastic overboard. So we collect the plastic on the beach in front of where I live, and photograph it, and we go to the owners of the boats. We go to the South African Marine Safety Authority, and we go to the Squid Fishing Association, and we say, look, this is your plastic, what are you going to do about it? And we try and be positive in our criticism. So we trying to get them to limit the amount of rubbish that they're putting out to sea, and it does seem to be working.
Deep sea trawling is often seen as the method of fishing with the largest impact on the marine environment. Unlike line fishing, which targets specific species, use of nets comes with increased risk of bycatch. Even the gear itself destroys the ocean floor as it's pulled along. Additionally, the huge scale at which such vessels operate is said to be the main cause for overfishing on a global scale. However, as far as the risk of ghost gear is concerned, it would appear the companies using Port Elizabeth Harbour are not the primary offenders.
We catch with the net, big trawl net. We got doors, we got wires. We select the wire with the doors and the net, then we throw it in the water. If we lose it, we go look for it. Like a wires break, we go carry anchors, we go look and grab it back. We cut off all parts and we shoot new pieces of net in it. We don't throw it away. Where it's rotten a bit, we cut that piece off and we put a new piece in there.
It turns out the high cost of fishing gear means fishermen are more likely to take care of it, so less ends up in the ocean. The bad news is plastic pollution remains a major issue.
When it's clogged up by people throwing bottles and plastic and crates, glass, whatever, it doesn't biodegrade, it doesn't just go away. So as soon as we have a big rainstorm, it's all into the ocean. And the ocean's going to kick it out somewhere.
Probably the greatest threat to the marine environment is plastic pollution. I mean, they reckon in X amount of years' time there's going to be more plastic in the sea than fish. So, the effect on marine mammals and fish and sharks is huge. So I think a lot more of our effort must be concentrated on trying to stop that in a positive way, educating people about it.
Fortunately, it seems like the overall awareness of conservation is on the rise. Reporting from Port Elizabeth, this is Celine van Wilden.